Winners and losers are separated by action. The losers will plan, the losers will think, the losers will wait for perfect timing. You keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. You'll fix your body tomorrow. Chase that dream tomorrow. Break that toxic habit tomorrow. The truth is, brother, tomorrow is a lie. This is it. This is your line in the sand. It's now or never. If you're sitting there waiting for your big break, or you're waiting for somebody to notice you, or you're waiting for motivation to magically show up, wake the fuck up. It's not happening. Every second you waiting for the perfect timing, literally life is slipping through your fingers. You don't need more time. You need accountability. And you also need to stop being and playing the victim, which is number one. All right, you're not stuck. You're just comfortable with your excuses, if I'm being completely honest and blunt. Every time you blame your boss or your girl or your mom or your parents or your genetics, right, you're basically handing over control to somebody else. Nobody respects the victim. One of the hardest things we have to do as men is be honest with ourselves, and honest with the fact that we have been holding ourselves back because of the excuses that we make. Here's the action step I want you to do. I want you to write down right now 3 things that you've been complaining about. And I also want you to figure out how to fix or stop complaining about them, all right? Here's an example. You hate your job, you hate your boss, find a new job. Out of shape, don't like your body? Join a gym, hire a trainer. All right, you see what I'm doing here? I'm helping you basically eliminate these excuses. You've been making them for so long, but it's time for you to finally take back control. Once you stop complaining and once you stop blaming, you start building. And this is where you build the confidence and you build the belief in yourself. Tip number 2 is stop being comfortable. Comfort is something that keeps men average. It's almost like a drug, right? Because when you're comfortable, you don't strive, you don't try. True growth comes from being uncomfortable and deciding, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I'm going to do what I need to do in order to basically make it happen. If you are somebody that is right now comfortable in your job, you're comfortable with your girl, you're comfortable with how much money you're making, you're not probably going to try or strive. And so here's the takeaway, here's the challenge. I want you to start actively looking for opportunities to challenge yourself and make yourself uncomfortable every single day. Whether or not it's getting up at 5 a.m., that's hard. Getting up at 6 for a lot of you is hard. All right, talking to strangers, saying hello, engaging with people. This is challenging for a lot of you. All right, doing push-ups every single day. Maybe it's 50 push-ups. It's uncomfortable. It's these little small things that you can do on a daily basis that will push you outside of your comfort zone. And when you do this, you will grow. Tip number 3 is start tracking your time. You have the same amount of time as every billionaire, every millionaire, every athlete, every amazing alpha that has made it. But the difference is they're not wasting their time, you are. Don't tell me that you're too busy, because the truth is you're distracted. And a lot of us are distracted by our devices or things that come up on a daily basis that really don't deserve our time. When you actually audit your time and figure out how you're wasting it, how you're spending it, and how you can better utilize the time that you're wasting, this is when you will start to make a change. A lot of us don't even realize how much time we spend scrolling, how much time we spend daydreaming, or not actually doing anything productive. The action step for this one is start auditing your time. For 24 hours, I want you to audit your day. I want to know how much time you're sleeping. I want to know what time you wake up. I want to know how much time you're actually spending on Instagram, how much screen time you're actually getting, how much time you spend at your job. And when you're at your job, what are you actually doing? Are you working or are you wasting time or thinking about when you get off? How much time are you spending exercising? How much time are you spending watching Netflix or just mindlessly scrolling, getting that hit of dopamine? And once you know how you're spending your time, then it's about cutting the trash, cutting the garbage, and refocusing on things that will actually move the needle. Tip number 4 is start doing something today. Planning, it's safe because you can't mess up planning, right? It's action. That's the scary part. And that's where most guys fall down and where most guys get stuck. Most guys think, oh, once I have it all figured out, which really tells me that you're just procrastinating. You've got to jump, you've got to take action. And what I want you to do, the takeaway, is start something today. What have you been thinking about? What have you been planning about? What have you been wanting to do for a long time? It doesn't matter how big or small. I want you to choose one thing that you've been thinking about or procrastinating to actually do and do it today. after this video, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, fuck yeah, but let's do it. I'm motivated, right? And then 15 minutes from now, you're gonna grab your phone, you're gonna start surfing and wasting time on Instagram. Winners and losers are separated by action. The losers will plan, the losers will think, the losers will wait for perfect timing. Winners, they take action, they take charge, they do something that's scary because it's not guaranteed. Gentlemen, the beautiful thing is that even if you try and you fail, you're one step closer. I cannot stress to you enough the importance and the power of failing. It's part of the equation, it's part of the process. Until you're doing it, you're not truly trying, you're not truly living your best life, and you never truly will realize your potential. Which brings me to the fifth and final tip. Self-respect is built in silence. Nobody claps when you get done with a great workout. Nobody claps when you make a good decision for your meal. Nobody claps when you wake up early. Nobody's clapping when you don't watch porn. Nobody's clapping. But you know what you did. You know what you overcame. You know what you had to give up in order to get what you have. And that, in and of itself, is powerful. You've got to understand that when you are a disciplined individual, you have the ability to focus, you have the ability to do the work, head down, not get distracted, and challenge yourself. But I promise you something, at the end of it, you're gonna be so fucking proud at the man that you've become and what you've built. It is unbelievable. And then, and only then, will people clap, and they will cheer, and they'll wanna be around you. But it doesn't start until you are willing to take action. Gentlemen, now is the time. Tomorrow, it's a lie.